Hello, this is Garrett Sharp with the Striding Group, and this is a demonstration of SAP's BPC 10 on Microsoft Excel 2007. Alrighty, so today I'm going to walk you guys through on how to filter a report. Before I get started, I just kind of want to explain this basic report that I made. We just have revenue accounts on the row axis with yearly totals along the column axis. Alright, so before we go into actually filtering anything, I'm just going to walk you guys through what the filtering page looks like underneath Report Editor. So it's the fourth tab here, and then as you can see, once you want to apply a filter, you're going to want to go ahead and check this top left box. Alrighty, so now we're ready to go. Alright, so starting at this top section here, we have this Retain Members box, and what this does, it allows you to be able to select individual members that you want to exclude from the filter. So if you just have one revenue account that you knew you wanted to remain on your report no matter what, you would go ahead and move that over. Alrighty. And then as for this right checkbox here, it's kind of irrelevant right now because I haven't gone over the ranking option, but pretty much if you want to apply the filtering before the ranking, you'll want to go ahead and make sure that box is checked. Alrighty, so now onto the filtering criteria area. So right at the top here, you get to choose if you want to filter based off of row or column. And then from there, you could go ahead and choose which member you'd like to select. Just go ahead and choose 2014. And just like for sorting, if you want to go ahead and choose a member that's not in your report, you'll unclick that box, and now you can go from there. But we'll leave it checked. And then also for this far right box, filter on all rows or columns, this does exactly what it sounds like, and say if we check that, we will be now filtering all the columns, so not just limiting to one. And we could go ahead and decide to use and or right here, depending if we want to attach another criteria to it. But let's go ahead and check that and do 2014. And then from here we have our options to kind of customize our criteria. So just starting at this top box, you can either choose is or is not. So let's say 2014 is, and we have the options equal, greater to, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, or not equal to. So let's say we just want to find out what accounts in 2014 are greater than 0. Alright, but before we go ahead and add this criteria, just want to note, so in 2014 we have the Camry revenue and the Tacoma revenue that are both in the negative, so once we apply this filter, it should go ahead and wipe these away. Now let's take a look, gotta go back. Yes. Greater than 0. Want to press add criteria, and now you can see it in filter expression box. And this will pretty much just list all your filters that you add. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and press OK. And there you go. As you can see, those Camry and Tacoma revenues are gone. Alrighty. So from here, since we already have a filter applied, we can go ahead and delete it or just edit it if you want to make a change. So let's just go ahead and edit it. And then as for this next level up here, this allows you to filter results not based off of a certain value, but say another member. So say we wanted to find all 2014 total results that are let's say greater than 2013 total. Follow the same steps as before, and then once we're all done, we'll click Modify Criteria. You can now see it updates down here in the filter expression. We'll go ahead and press OK. And then so as you can see, Camry and Tacoma revenue, those are the only two where the 2014 total is greater than the 2013 total. Alright, so now from here, I'm going to show you what it's like to add another filter. So as you can see, we had our previous one already there. Now let's filter at one more level based off of the 2014 total and let's say is, let's do less than negative 3 million. Alright, and then so now when you're adding the second criteria, you have the option to do and or. It's exactly what it sounds like. If you want to add the filter criteria additional to the previous one, you could go ahead and select and, but if you want to choose, say the first criteria does not meet, it will then go on to the second one if you select or. So we'll just go ahead and use and now you'll see it's added to the filter expression right down there. Alright, so let's see what our results will get us here. Alrighty, so here we go. Tacoma revenue is the only one where 2014 total is greater than 2013 and it's less than $3 million. As you can see, it's 38 million, so everything worked out perfect. Alrighty, so that's how you add 2 filter criteria for your filtering options. And one thing I'd like to note, that we could do everything exactly that we just did for, say, the row axis if you wanted to, but it's just vice versa. Okay, so that's everything you need to know for the filtering tab and report editor, and next we're going to move on to the ranking tab.